Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Daya Rosas, and today I am running for president for the future sophomore class. I am probably bilingual. I speak both English and Spanish fluently, but due to my speech being too long, I will be adding Spanish subtitles. But just know that if you need help with the language, I am always here to help you. Debido a que mi discurso está muy largo, voy a añadir subtítulos en español para que ustedes puedan leerlos. You may have seen me around school with a pink backpack or seen me in clubs you're in, such as Key Club, where I'm editor and webmaster of, Unidos al Ritmo Symphonic Band, which I play the flute and I am third chair of, Marching Band, Mariachi Sangre Azul, AVID, Student Health Advisory Committee, and StuCo. I am also part of the IB program. Even though I am in all of these clubs, I know how to manage and balance my time. Over the years, I've gained leadership experience. I was president of our leadership class last year. Today, I stand before you to share my vision and express my dedication to making a positive difference in our school community. If elected as a sophomore class president, my primary goal will be to bridge the gap between students and administration. I promise to curb bullying and racism and increase student interest here in school. I firmly believe communication is key and believe in creating an open dialogue where all students feel comfortable expressing their concerns, suggestions, and aspirations. I will strive to be your voice, ensuring that your ideas and opinions are not only heard, but also implemented. I ask for your trust and support in electing me as your representative on the student council. I promise to be dedicated, approachable, and proactive in addressing your concerns and aspirations. Together, we can shape a school community that thrives on collaboration, inclusivity, and excellence. Thank you for your time, and remember, your voice matters. And also remember to spread love and kindness to everyone, but most importantly, yourself. Love you and have an amazing day. Adios.
Hi, class of 2028 Sparts. My name is Natalie Salcedo Freeman, and I'm running to be your sophomore class president for the 2025 to 2026 school year. I want to be your class president for many reasons, but to start, I believe that I can lead and manage the class of 2028 with pride, resourcefulness, and integrity, and I have shown that through the many things I have done both inside and outside of Hill High. I also have a deep drive for helping others and believe that I have a lot to offer when representing our class. I have played an active role in Hill High sports ever since I was little, and I have continued to show my hard work and perseverance through them today. This year, I started out on the JV2 basketball team and worked my way up to being on the varsity roster and getting playing time. This shows the drive I have to be better and get better, as well as my perseverance and team mentality. Before starting sports, I made it a priority to be as involved in the Hill High community as I possibly could. So, I became members of both Key Club, a volunteering club, and Asian Pacific Cultural Club, where I got to meet new people and gain new experiences. Not to mention, I am unafraid to show my Hill High spirit and have showed up to countless after-school events like dance setups, assembly setups, and many sports games. I have worked hard this year to maintain a 4.0 GPA for my first semester here at Hill High. Not to mention, I am a part of the Talented and Gifted program, and I am a year advanced in math, being in geometry. I've accumulated some great leadership experience over the past couple of years, being in leadership both years in middle school, being president for one of them, as well as taking a big part in leading and guiding the current freshman and student council. Next year, I want to implement more involvement from you guys. I want to hear your voices and get you excited about the events we host. I can't wait for what is to come, and I'm looking forward to making events better for us all. I have always been the type of person to be honest and do the right thing. I take pride in my integrity and my ability to problem solve to a logical solution that works for everyone. I love helping people, and no matter if I win or lose, I will continue to support my class and be there for all of you guys. So with all that being said, don't forget to vote Natalie Salcedo Freeman as your sophomore class president.
Hello Spartans, my name is Jordan Vo, and I am running for sophomore class vice president. Before we get started, I'd like to say a few things about myself and my life. I've always dedicated my life to contributing to my community. I've joined clubs such as APCC, Key Club, Boys Volleyball, and I even have 150 plus community service hours. A reason I do all this is because I truly enjoy giving back to my community. I have 3 years of leadership experience from throughout middle school to my freshman year, and I would love to use my experience to make the year of 2025 to 2026 the best year possible. I am running for sophomore vice president because I feel like Hill High has impacted me and my life so drastically that I want to be that impact in someone else's life. I am running for vice president because I want to be able to be that person that people can ask for help. I want to be the person people look to as a role model, and I want to bring people out of their shells. I'm not running for the title, but I'm running for the chance to make the sophomore class better. I think the class of 2028 has the most insane potential to become the best class Hill High has ever had. And if I become vice president, I promise that I will make sure we reach our full potential. As vice president, I will efficiently represent and bring together the sophomore class. I will organize, help, and plan all of our tasks and events, and I will be the role model you can look for. As vice president, I will be the person who brings everyone together and the person you can count on. I promise to promote inclusivity and positivity around all of Hill High. I do have the passion to make Hill High a better place. And that is why I believe I would be the perfect person for vice president.
Hello Sparks, my name is Daisy Tays, pronounced she, her, and I am running to be your sophomore class treasurer for the school year 2025 through 2026. To give security, I know what duties I need to fulfill. Let's go over the position's requirements together. As a treasurer, I'd be in charge of creating and fulfilling fundraisers, counting money, keeping funds on track, giving daily fund reports, and overall making sure the money we use isn't being wasted, but instead creating profit. I know the amount of math and organization that will be needed in this position won't be a problem due to how well I succeed in both departments. I am a part of the girls varsity soccer team. I am also a soccer coach for littles outside of school. I've done leadership 1 and 2 and have been a part of AVID for 3 years now. And even being awarded AVID Student of the Month, I have much practice in staying focused and organized. Even though I am not already part of student government, I have prioritized coming to all the assembly setups, dance setups, dances, volunteering opportunities as in fair shifts and dance cleanups. This year, I have made sure to take initiative and be the leader I know I am. For example, when I led my Leadership 1 class to ensure our parade float class project was a success, and now in Leadership 2 as co-executive producer of this year's talent show. As a treasurer, I promise to give you a choice on what fundraisers you would like to see. On the condition that I win this election, I will work to give a voice to those who feel like they aren't being heard. I will work with my council and admin team to make sure every Spartan feels heard. Your opinion, voice, and support are all needed to raise the Spartan spirit. I want to work to make Hill High a supportive and safe environment for everyone. No matter what ethnicity, race, or sexuality you are still a Spartan and you have a voice that wants to be heard. Thank you for listening. When you place your votes, please think of me because I'm thinking of you.
Hola espartanos, me llamo Daisy Telles y me postulo para ser la tesorera de su clase de segundo año para el año escolar 2025-2026. Sin importar su etnia, raza o sexualidad, siguen siendo espartanos y tienen una voz que quiere ser escuchada. Gracias por escuchar y al emitir su voto, por favor, piensen en mí porque yo pienso en ustedes.
Hi Sparts, my name is Gracie Esposito, and I'm running to be your sophomore class treasurer. As treasurer, I will have an important role in to be making decisions for our class. While making those decisions, you can count on me to make sure that your voice is heard. Your voice and opinions matter to me, our school, and our community. I will always be willing to hear you out and have a conversation about your vision for our school and our class. I'm currently a freshman class officer in student government and had other leadership experiences inside and outside of school. Throughout these leadership positions, I have enjoyed working with the team, so I'm very looking forward to working with the other sophomore class officers as we continue to create a kind and positive environment for you and our other classmates to thrive. As treasurer, it is my responsibility to make sure our budget runs smoothly. So I am very grateful for my math classes that have prepared me very well for these positions' responsibilities. I am running to be your voice, meaning that I am running to ensure that your voice is heard and that you have a great high school experience. Vote Gracie for sophomore class treasurer.
Hello, my name is Amelia Clark. I'm running for sophomore class secretary position at Hillsborough High School for the year 2025 to 2026. I'll try to keep this short, but I'll give you my best reasons why I'm an amazing candidate for this position, my skills, and my values and goals as sophomore class secretary. For starters, I maintain a 4.0 GPA both semesters and in middle school. I've been on honor roll for about 2 years now, and I've done tons of volunteering work for both my sports, student council, and even peer tutoring with elementary schoolers. Speaking of sports, I play volleyball and track for both Hillsborough Parks and Rec and the Hillsborough school team. This shows both my coaches and my teachers that I'm not only dedicated to my academics, but I'm dedicated to my hobbies, interests, and making sure our school zone is the best it can be. So what is my goal? Why do I deserve this position? For starters, I want to make sure that everybody has their voices heard at Hill High. I'll do this by making sure my organization skills are top tier and making sure to take notes if anybody has any opinions or wants their voice heard, especially during meetings, assemblies, etc. I want to create an environment where everybody, especially kids in art, theater, sports, or even STEM, have their voices heard in Hill High. I want to make sure that everybody has their hobbies and interests taken care of and has their culture, despite even if they have different sexualities, disabilities, etc., shown off. I've seen people with athletes that have their injuries or hobbies undermined, people's culture and voices undermined or misunderstood. I totally get how you feel, and I want to change that for you by creating a safer, better, and more exciting environment, which will in turn help lift up the school spirit. So if you want to see change at Hill High, vote Amelia Clark for sophomore class secretary. Have a wonderful day, and thank you.
Hi Sparks, I'm Angie Lowe, and I'm ready to be your sophomore class secretary for the upcoming school year. A few things about me are that I'm currently in student government, have been actively involved in a leadership program for the past 3 years, and have 2 years of secretary experience. Academically, I've maintained a 4.0 GPA since the 7th grade, and have been in the Talented Gifted program since the 4th grade. I also completed almost 80 volunteer hours and am a member of the Asian Pacific Cultural Club. I'm an organized person who has excellent communication skills and is passionate about social media. Therefore, I chose this position because it allows me to make a meaningful and a positive impact on Hill High while doing something I love. My goals for next year are to improve the engagement students have at Hill High and boost our school spirit. I'm dedicated to getting the class of 2028 updated and involved with school. I want to ensure that everyone in the student body, especially the class of 2028, is heard and represented. I'm open to your opinions, suggestions, and crazy plans for events, and I want to help bring them to life. I would also like to receive feedback from you guys to help make the school year enjoyable. Whenever you're unsure about what's happening at Hill High, I'll always be here to keep you in the loop and be someone you can count on. If elected as secretary, I promise to make this the best sophomore year ever and keep the class of 2028 connected, informed, and enthusiastic about what's going on at Hill High. Thank you for listening, and vote Angie Vo.
Hey, Freshman Sports. My name is Cash Kenny, one of your freshman class officers, and I'm ready for the position of sophomore at large next year in the student council. I'm excited for the opportunity to represent our class at 2028, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself, why I'm passionate about the position, and why I think each and every one of you guys should vote for me. I'm a third-generation Spartan, and I'm raised to be enthusiastic about all things Spartan. I'm someone who believes in the power of hard work and dedication, whether it's sports I play, football and track, or in the classroom. I give my all every day, and it really pays off. I'm proud to say that I'm attaining a 4.0 GPA so far in high school, while still making time for my sports, being one of the 7 freshman class officers, and other activities. I've been preparing for this moment for quite some time now, and I have a whole 5 years of leadership experience. Through these 5 years and 4 classes I have taken, I've gained very valuable leadership experiences. I would call myself a pretty good leader. Whether it's been a team leader or leading a group project, I've learned how to motivate others, listen to different perspectives, and help build a positive environment. One reason I want to be sophomore at large is because I love being involved in student events, which are big high school memory makers. I want to create events and experiences for my students to feel pride in our class and in our school. I want to develop good relationships with my peers and our school community. High school should be full of growth and learning, but it should also be fun and exciting. I want to advocate this for you guys. Why do I think I have what it takes to be in student council and why you should vote for me? I'm trustworthy, kind, hardworking, positive, respectful, committed, and most of all, can work well with others. I have done a lot this year to contribute to this school and leadership. I have made posters, decorations, done fundraisers, worked at events, and many more. My peers have also suggested that I'd be a good fit and should run in this position, along with my family and some teachers here at this school because of what they have seen me do. I'm also looking forward to working with you guys again next year if I do get this position. I believe I have what it takes, and I'm excited about the future and a chance to be a part of representing you. If you choose me as your sophomore at large, I promise you to work hard, listen, and to make sure our sophomore year is one of the utmost memorable. Thank you for your time and consideration. Go Cashel for sophomore at large, and of course, go Spartans.
Hey future sophomores, my name is Bree, and I'm running to be your sophomore class at large for the 2025 to 2026 school year. If you want next year to be the best year Hill High's seen, then I'm a perfect candidate for you. At large is a special role in the student council that takes action in any role when needed. You need someone who is very committed, flexible, and has good time management. I've shown all these qualities with my involvement in the school and community. In my first year at the school, I was a part of tennis, flag football, sideline, and competitive cheer, as well as Asian Pacific Cultural Club and leadership classes for 3 years. I've shown up for the Hill High and Student Council Committee by taking leadership opportunities. This includes the homecoming parade, freshman class lip sync, dance assembly setups, and in May I'll be a student leader for outdoor school. It's really important to know how to balance all of your officer duties. I've demonstrated being a flexible person by earning a 4.0 unweighted GPA and a 4.14 weighted GPA in first, second, and third quarter. I've shown that I know how to work hard in and outside of Hill High. Another reason why I'm a great candidate is my perseverance. In 8th grade, I ran for a spot in the student council but didn't make it. This not only pushed me to work harder in all my classes, but to get more involved with the community. As a class officer, I'd like to make 2 promises. First, to work hard with others in order to improve our school's inclusivity, spirit, and drive. But second, being a fun and spirited person who motivates the class of 2028. My past and current experiences have prepared me for this role. I just need your help by voting Bree McConnell to be your sophomore class at large. Thank you, have a great day, and go Sparts!
Hello Spartans, my name is Ryan Kong. I'll be running to become your sophomore class at large for the upcoming 2025 to 2026 school year. I'm currently in my 3rd year in leadership, and during that time made so many friends, opened opportunities for myself, and developed useful skills that I'll apply in the future. School-wise, I received a 4.0 GPA in the first semester, and my weighted GPA is a 4.13. This school year I joined 2 clubs, APCC and Key Club. I have about 37 hours of community service because of my involvement in Key Club, and in APCC, I developed great connections with my club members and met new people. I'm also running to become the treasurer for APCC. This spring season, I'm excited on Hill High's boys varsity volleyball team, and my position requires a lot of leadership and confidence. I support my team mentally and physically with my positivity towards the team no matter what, and I bring out the best in my teammates. By being involved in the communities around me, I learned that stepping outside my comfort zone has led me to great opportunities. I stepped outside my comfort zone when I joined the freshman lip sync dance crew to dance at this dance assembly, and when I applied to become an outdoor school counselor and I got accepted. I did not believe I could do all these huge feats, but just by being outside my comfort zone, it helped me realize how much I am capable of. I strengthened my leadership skills, such as staying organized, being inclusive, being responsible for my duties, giving all the work I do my all, and ultimately being a leader. Now for the important part. What is the at-large position? The at-large position doesn't have one specific job like how the treasurer manages the money. Instead, they have a more flexible role. They can help plan events like dances and help their team members in any way they need. Now for the more important part. Why Ryan Kong as at-large for the upcoming 2025 to 2026 school year? I can adapt to most situations when I need to. I notice I can learn new things pretty quickly, even to the extent of teaching others. I am flexible, I am organized, and most importantly, I am dedicated. Don't forget to vote Ryan Kong to be your upcoming 2025 to 2026 sophomore class at large.
Hey Spartan class of 2028, I'm Claire Howard and I'm ready to be your sophomore at large for the 2025-2026 school season. At large is a position where you fill in for all other roles when needed. It requires someone who is focused, dedicated, hardworking, works well with others, and listens to others' opinions. I have worked hard to embody these traits inside and outside of school. Achievements that I believe demonstrate my dedication to our community is I have been in leadership classes the past entire 2 school years. These classes have taught me how to be a better leader in my community. I've experienced the rush of being a leader, and these classes have grown my passion for leadership. This school year, I've had the privilege of being in Hill High cheer and track. I have also been a member of the HOSA club and have maintained a 4.0 GPA the entire 3 quarters. I volunteer in our community, I performed at the freshman lip sync, and more. They have taught me how to be a leader to my peers, and most importantly, how to represent Hill High with school spirit and support. My fellow freshmen, I'm ready to be at large because I want to make a difference at our school and make it a more vibrant school community. As at large, I want to increase school spirit and inclusivity. I care a lot about the voice of our students and want to hear your voice, as well as improve the beauty around our school campus. I believe our school should be looking the best it can, and we should leave a mark on Hill High generations to come. I love school events and being a part of them. I want to improve these events to make them the best they can be. I think memories of high school are things that people look back on for decades. I'm hardworking, friendly, dedicated, and are ready to hear your ideas, complaints, compliments, and dreams to make our school a better place. You always hear the high school years go by fast, so why not make them last? Vote Clara Howard as your sophomore at large. Good luck to my fellow candidates, and as always, go Sparts.
Hi, I'm Johanna Olivas and I'm running to be your ASP president. Hola, soy Johanna Olivas y estoy corriendo para ser tu presidente del Cuerpo Estudiantil Asociado. I'm currently the junior class president and have 4 years of leadership experience. I've attended 11 events with a statewide leadership organization, which allows me to build on my leadership skills. I've been in the dual language program since kindergarten, so I'm proficient in Spanish, and I run a small business in my free time, which has improved my creativity, organization, and responsibility. Este año escolar soy la presidenta de la clase de 2026 y tengo 4 años de experiencia en liderazgo. Participé en 11 eventos con una organización de liderazgo de nivel estatal, lo que me permite desarrollar mis habilidades de liderazgo. He estado en el programa de lenguaje dual de kinder, así que soy bilingüe y tengo una empresa pequeña en mi tiempo libre, lo que ha mejorado mi creatividad, organización y responsabilidad. Our school has a Latinx population of over 60%, so it is a necessity that I will make sure is a priority to ensure that advertising about school events and school-wide communications are bilingual. It is crucial to school spirit and to keep our community connected that we foster an environment with the most inclusivity and participation as possible, which could not happen without transparent communication between ASB and the student body. Nuestra escuela tiene una población latinx de más de 60%, así que es una necesidad que voy a asegurar es una prioridad que la publicidad y las comunicaciones sobre los eventos escolares sean bilingües. Es crucial para el espíritu escolar y para mantener nuestra comunidad conectada que crezcamos un ambiente con la mayor inclusión y participación posible, lo cual no puede lograrse sin comunicación transparente entre el consejo estudiantil y el cuerpo estudiantil. Beyond just communication between ASB and the student body, I would also like to be a part of blurring or connecting lines between the two. I want to set up ways to give you the opportunity to relay feedback to leadership because I believe many of you have great ideas that just need to be given a platform. I would love for you all to feel comfortable having conversations with me because I will always listen and take your opinions into account. No solo quiero mejorar la comunicación entre el liderazgo y el cuerpo estudiantil, sino también quiero empezar a difuminar o conectar las fronteras entre los dos. Quiero crear maneras de darle la oportunidad de decirnos sus comentarios porque sé que muchos de ustedes tienen buenas ideas que necesitan una plataforma. Me encantaría que se sintieran cómodos conversando conmigo porque siempre escucharé y tendré en cuenta sus opiniones. School spirit is an issue we have long struggled with. I believe that with better digital, verbal, and in-person advertising and excitement surrounding events, especially for sports and activities that are not as popular as others, we can begin to improve due to the support participants will feel and the new experiences and entertainment that other students will be seeking. El espíritu escolar es un problema con el que hemos luchado durante mucho tiempo. Creo que con mejor publicidad de forma digital, verbal y en persona y entusiasmo en torno a los eventos, especialmente para deportes y actividades que no son tan populares como otras, podemos empezar a mejorar debido al aumento de apoyo que sentirán los participantes y las nuevas experiencias y entretenimiento que los otros estudiantes buscarán. Additionally, traditions are essential to any great community. I'd love to be part of continuing and adding traditions and extra activities to give us all things to look forward to and great memories to look back on. Además, las tradiciones son esenciales para las comunidades. Quiero ser parte de la continuidad y el desarrollo de tradiciones y actividades adicionales para darnos más motivos para entusiasmarnos y crear recuerdos divertidos. I would be overjoyed to be your next ASB president, so please vote for Johanna Olivas. Me encantaría ser tu próxima presidenta del Cuerpo Estudiantil Asociado, así que por favor vota por Johanna Olivas.
Hello everybody, I'm Elijah Lott. I am the current junior class secretary, and I'm running to be your ASB president for the 2025-2026 school year. I've been involved with leadership since my freshman year, and I've been a part of student council for the last year. I am also a varsity athlete who's a member of football and track, and I'm also a member of our school's mock trial team. Due to all these experiences, I believe that I've gained the confidence and the skills to be an effective and impactful ASB president. An ASB president who is hardworking and passionate about Hill High's community. Despite all the great things Hill High has to offer, there's always room to improve. And the biggest issue facing Hill High student body is the fear of individuality. And I, as your future ASB president, will work tirelessly to combat this issue. One of my goals as ASB president will be to grant more recognition to the exceptional and bright students we have here at Hill High. Students that come from all different walks of life and different backgrounds. I'll work to accomplish this by working closely with my co-counsel and staff to find and grant appreciation to the Hill High community. I also hope to promote diversity by working closely with our leaders in our school cultural clubs and other students. I believe that the combination of all these factors will help foster a sense of pride within Hill High and its community. I truly believe that everybody at Hill High has the ability to stand out and make a name for themselves. I believe that I am the candidate to help show this. My parting message to you all is to please vote, whether it be for me or another candidate. Every vote matters to help make Hill High a better place. With all that being said, I'm Elijah Lott. I thank you all for your time, and I hope I am of consideration to be your ASB president.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Torres, and I will be applying to be your ASB vice president. So I've been involved in student government for 3 years. I want it to be a 4th. Other than that, I've been in so many clubs, committees, and events just at Hillsborough High School, and I know what it takes to be involved. And I'm really, really proud of Hill High. I love Hillsborough High School. I have the school pride, but I know a lot of people don't here. I know participation's low. I know that school pride is kind of hard at Hill High. And I want to make that better, but I know why it's like that. So in student government, we have exec boards. Those small things like the advertisements, the sports events, the dances that you go to are all organized by them. They work for you. They do their best for you. And I want to support exec board so that you get the best experience you possibly can get. I want Hillsborough High School to be something you're proud of. And we can do that by slightly changing and bettering those small, convenient things that make you a little bit more involved. Hillsborough High School is so great, and I want the student bodies to see that. And if you vote for me for ASB Vice President, I will try my absolute best to make that a little bit better. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ruth Congora, and I'm running to be your next ASB treasurer. Hola, soy Ruth Congora y estoy corriendo para ser su tesorera del Cuerpo Estudiantil Asociado. A little bit about me is that I've had 3 years of leadership experience, and I've had the pleasure of being the sophomore class treasurer. Currently, I'm HHS treasurer and the junior class vice president. Un poco sobre mí es que he tenido 3 años de experiencia en liderazgo y he tenido el placer de ser la tesorera de la clase del segundo año. Este año soy la tesorera de Mecha y la vicepresidente del tercer año. To me, Hill High is more than just a school. It's a community where everyone should be welcome no matter their background. Growing up, I always felt like an outsider, and most of the time I couldn't even relate with my peers. Going into high school, I didn't know what to expect. As someone who has a disability, I was scared that I wouldn't fit in, but so many people made me feel at home, which is why I want to continue to spread positivity so others can be themselves without being scared of judgment. Hill High es más que solo una escuela, es una comunidad donde todos deben ser aceptados por como son. Creciendo siempre sentí que no pertenecía, casi nunca podía relacionarme con mis compañeros. Siendo una persona con una disabilidad, tenía tanto miedo en entrar en la preparatoria y no ser aceptada siendo yo misma. Pero muchas personas me hicieron sentir como en casa, y quiero ayudar a otros a sentirse en casa sin tener miedo de lo que otros piensan. I want y'all to be comfortable in coming to me with ideas to change or improve the school, or if you just want someone to talk to. I'd work on improving the connection between admin and students in order for school to work as efficiently as possible. Quiero que ustedes sean cómodos en venir a hablar conmigo sobre ideas que puedan mejorar nuestra escuela, o si solo quieren hablar con alguien. También quiero mejorar la conexión entre los maestros y los estudiantes para que nuestra escuela trabaje más eficazmente. As your ASB treasurer, I'll make sure to work with the rest of ASB to make next school year a blast. as well as working closely with our lovely bookkeeper, Miss Hart, in order to keep track of money going in and out of all school accounts. I know being on ASB is not just a title, it's a commitment I am more than glad to take on. Voy a trabajar cercamente con el resto del cuerpo estudiantil para tener el mejor año posible. También voy a trabajar cercamente con nuestra querida contadora Miss Hart para mantener el registro de dinero saliendo y entrando las cuentas de la escuela. Yo sé que el cuerpo estudiantil asociado no es solo un título, es un compromiso que estoy orgullosa de tener. Don't forget to vote for Ruth Gongora as your next ASB treasurer. No se olviden de votar por Ruth Gongora por su próxima tesorera del cuerpo estudiantil.
Hello everyone, my name is Abel Hernandez and I'm ready to be your ASB treasurer for the upcoming 2025 and 2026 school year. Throughout the past 3 years, I've been involved within my school community, whether it's through the sports, clubs, and most importantly, our school's college and career pathways. I come from a family rooted in the business industry, so managing money and marketing strategies have always been a part of my life. I have learned to balance budgets, track expenses, and to work collaboratively when making financial decisions, alongside my personal attributes for being detail-oriented, responsible, and organized. Hill High is an amazing place, and having me as your ASB treasurer, I'll work hard to ensure every dollar is spent with a purpose, and that our school events and activities are both fun and financially stable. I'm here to serve you and to make sure your high school experience is the best it can be. As your ASB treasurer, I'll fulfill all tasks given to ensure that our student body financial status is on top of its game, such as creating an effective budget, prioritizing funding for all our extracurricular programs within the school, and fundraising. I'll also love to incorporate the student body input. I want to make sure your voices are heard when it comes down to how our funds are being used. Therefore, consider me, Abiel Hernandez, as your ASB treasurer. Thank you.
Hello Sparts, my name is Ben Hur, and I'm running for 2025 to 2026 ASB Secretary. At Hill High, I'm a part of a variety of communities, some of which include student government, concert choir, Mariachi Sangre Azul, and Key Club, where currently I'm the Key Club Secretary. From involving myself within such positions, I've cultivated the necessary skills to lead my fellow peers and assist in the growth and development of the home which we call Hillsborough High School. As your ASB Secretary, I will assist in unifying the school with my ASB team by fostering an environment where all individuals and communities are given proper representation. I believe that there's a disconnect between all individuals within the school, which is why I hope I can be the bridge between each and every one of you. As someone who represents many diverse communities, I value the importance of community close to my heart, and so I've built rich connections throughout the school, which I will use to help support all of you. As your ASB Secretary, I would love to propose an idea to our admin team about creating a dedicated space within the school where all students and school-affiliated programs can help promote their program and show their work to the student population in order to bring the community together. Through this, I hope to bridge the gap between each and every one of us. And with the assistance of my ASB team, I know that we can make this a reality. As students, your voices are more powerful than you perceive, which is why I believe that it's essential that we work together to make sure your voices are heard to further the betterment of Hill High and to help revive some of the culture of Hill High, which we have lost. I can't wait to see all of you Spartans out there, and don't forget to vote Ben Hur for your ASB Secretary.
Hello Sparts, I am Irma Reyes and I am running to be your ASB at-large officer. I am currently the Director of Events in Student Government, but I am ready to step up and being part of ASB next year. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself now. I'm a sophomore and have been playing soccer for 11 years now, and I made varsity both my freshman and sophomore year, and I am trying track for the first time this year. I am an overachiever, so I will always give my best shot at everything. I am the second daughter, so
I love to be an example for my younger sisters. I love going out with friends and family, and I love Dutch Bros. Why do I think I'd be best fit for this position? Well, Sparts, I love new and challenging things. I am involved in volunteering in school and out of school. I love meeting new people and creating new friendships. A goal of mine, if I become ASB at large, is to make the environment more welcoming and more diverse. I like to be someone people can come and communicate with and have trust in. So Spartans, I hope you vote for me, Irma Reyes, to be your ASB at large officer for the next year. Have a great day, Sparts. Buenos días, espartanos. Yo soy Irma Reyes y me estoy postulando para ser ASB at large. En el momento soy directora de eventos, pero estoy lista para tomar un nuevo paso de ser parte de ASB. Les voy a contar un poco sobre mí. Yo soy en el segundo año y he jugado fútbol por casi 11 años y he hecho varsity mi primer y segundo año de escuela. Y estoy probando track por la primera vez. Soy la segunda hija, so me gusta ser un ejemplo para mis hermanas. Me gusta hacer más de lo que tengo que hacer y siempre doy mi mejor esfuerzo en todo. Me encanta salir con mi familia y mis amigos y amo Dutch Bros. Porque creo yo que sería una buena opción para ser parte de ASB. Me encanta conocer a nuevas personas y crear nuevas amistades. Una meta que tengo yo si soy ASB at large será hacer el ambiente más acogedor para los demás y hacerlo más diverso. Me gustaría que ser alguien con quien la gente pueda comunicarse y con quien pueda confiar. Entonces, Sparts, voten por mí, Irma Reyes, para ser su ASB at large para el año 2025-2026. Que tengan un buen día.